Jim, first of all, what can you tell us on injury news? Anything on
that? Not a lot's changed in that situation. We're hopeful on Devante maybe joining the squad this weekend. Other than that, everything is kind of as it was, but we'll play that one by ear and we'll see how it plays out towards the weekend.
You could really do with him back for this running, couldn't you, Devante, given his goals this season?
Definitely. He's a very big player for us. He's had a good season on a personal level, and of course losing him is a loss for any side, not to mention a side that's struggling or languishing down the bottom of the table. So no question about it, Devante is a loss for the squad when not available, as a number of the other players are. People have stepped up in his absence, certainly under my tenure, and done excellently well, so I'm very, very pleased with the guys we have got available, but of course it'd be a boost to have Devante available again.
And we expect the news that Tyrese Sinclair's coming back. What was the thinking behind that decision? Clearly he's done quite well, hasn't he, at Altrincham?
Yeah, and the way we play, the way I want to play, the way I see the game, I really think Tyrese could help us on that last line. I think Tyrese always has an impact when he comes onto the pitch or when he starts on the pitch, and he's got qualities that I think I can hopefully help harness, which can help the team, and I thought it'd be useful in the run-in to have anyone that we can have available that I feel could offer us something to help us in our fight against relegation, of course.
You told us in recent weeks, don't look at the table, focus on the results in the next game. Are you starting to look at that table now, because it is getting to that stage, isn't it, where results could become each week a difference between you actually going closer to retaining your status or even having relegation confirmed as time goes on?
I honestly don't need to look at the table because everyone keeps telling me about it anyway. I'm pretty sure some of the players may even be looking at it. I see them on their phones after games, checking how others have got on, but truthfully, I'm not telling any lies. I haven't checked it since I took over. I'm never in a rush to check the other team's results. I always find them out anyway because everyone seems to tell me immediately after any game. But I really, truly am only ever focusing on us. Only ever focusing on the next match and then what the next set of training sessions mean for that match. And I think if I'm putting my focus anywhere else other than that, I'm just wasting my energy.
In terms of where you're at, you've had 7 points from 9. You'd be really pleased with that. In terms of the running in the next game with Bradford, they get just as tough as Mansfield, if not tougher, on Monday. How are you kind of viewing your remaining fixtures and your chances now you've had that strong start?
They're all tough games against good opponents, but they're all great opportunities. Every game I look at, I always think we can win it. We can win it. I look at ways and think we can win it. Look at areas that we can attack that can help us win it. Obviously, we look at things that we need to protect to help us not lose it. And they are all difficult. Pretty much all the guys, other than Harrogate really, are promotion chasing or playoff chasing at least from here on in. Mansfield was the same last weekend. I think Walsall were in the top half of the table when we played them. So we certainly haven't had it easy, but I don't really care how easy it looks or doesn't look on paper, because I know truly they're all difficult, but I know that truly all of them depend on us and how we do. All the performances, all the results will depend on how we do. To play against lesser opponents would be lovely, of course, but it's very hard to determine lesser opponents when they're in the same division. Everyone can have good days and bad days in our league, but truthfully we'll just focus on the next one. The next one's Bradford. They're doing very well. They're up towards the top of the table where they should be, or certainly the playoff chasing pack where they should be as a club of that size, and we will do our very best to beat them, and I think we can.
In terms of the fans obviously got behind you against Walsall as well. How important are they going to be? Home crowd, Bradford bring their numbers as well.
The fans are crucial. Like the importance of them, I can't emphasise enough. I spoke about when I first stepped into the job. After the Wimbledon game, post-match, I spoke about how important their message to the players is throughout games. The feeling that they give to the players is really important. When they're frustrated, nervy, angry, these feelings truly do transmit. I know that. I've been out there for 400, 500 games. I know what it feels like. The message from the stands and the side of the pitch, it transmits. That's why I know it's important that my message to the players is a positive one, but possibly the message from the fans is an even greater importance than my own. The fans are crucial. They've been amazing so far. They've been amazing for us, and the players have fed off that, and there's actively conversations within our changing room now, within our training ground, about that feeling of warmth from the fans, that feeling of connectivity, that feeling whereby Ethan Brealey done a post-match interview or a midweek interview only recently where he said the fans have made him run more. I know that's a true feeling from being a player for, as I say, 400, 500 games. I know that feeling. I know the feeling when the world's against you in your own stadium, but when the feeling of the whole world's with you in your own stadium, it's incredibly powerful. And the fans have been amazing with us so far, and I would hope and beg them to stay with us for the remainder, because they're going to mean everything. They're going to literally equate to points.